Welcome to Peep This Out Reviews with Ian K.
Stay frosty.
It's another high-quality foodie feature for you with Ian K here on Peep This Out Reviews. This time over at good old Del Taco because it looks like they've got things popping for the summertime. And as you guys just saw, feast your eyes on the Sprite Poppers, a very unique version of a very popular drink, guys. If you take a look in the very bottom here, we've got what's described as Boba-Style burst of mango or cherry served in Sprite over ice. And I gotta say, this is looking really, really refreshing. It's definitely a unique twist on a very popular drink. So guys, without further ado, let's just get into this right now because I am in the middle of a crazy heat wave here. It's well over 100 degrees outside my car, again here in Southern Cali, and I wanna get into this. Let's do it. That is refreshing. Those little Boba-Style balls in the very bottom of this one here, take a look at that. Filled with cherry syrup it tastes like, and they pop pretty nicely. Very, very refreshing, and I gotta say, it's really quenching my thirst right now. Even though it is on the sweet side, you'd expect it to be because of what it is. It's regular Sprite with some cherry syrup to go with it. You already know it's gonna be very sweet. But guys, I'm loving the idea of this. For those of you who don't know, boba is basically tapioca balls. Essentially, they're very popular for like certain milk teas, Thai drinks, things like that. More of like Asian style drinks where they put tapioca into it. This is really the first version I've seen, at least from Del Taco or any other fast food place for that matter. But I got to admit, it's done very, very well. Lots of very rich cherry flavor in this. And of course, going with, the flavor of Sprite, I thought I'd go with something that can kind of complement the flavors of lemon lime. So I figured cherry would go the better way with that. Naturally, you do have mango, which is actually a great choice as well. And for color contrast, I think this looks a little bit better personally. That's one of the reasons I chose it. But very refreshing, guys, very refreshing. Yeah, I am digging that. They kind of snap in your mouth a little bit when you bite into these. And the skin on the outside, if I can call it that, is very thin. So you don't have to bite down too hard. But the flavor instantly squirts in there, and then naturally with the flavor of Sprite, very refreshing stuff. I'm loving it. I'm really loving it. When I saw the ad for this, I was really hoping because of the size of these little Boba-Style balls they have on the very bottom here, that the straw was gonna match, because naturally, if you ever have Boba-Style drinks, they have to give you a much larger straw because you want to be able to kind of get it up in there when you're drinking it, right? So fortunately, the straw is pretty thick for obvious reasons, so very nice there. Very easy to make. They simply take a scoop of this, drop it into the cup, and then fill it with Sprite, and then you're good to go. So very tasty. That is really nice. And they are just popping away. I'm really digging the burst of that. It's really delivering on what they're advertising with this. And again, the size of them is not too bad. You can kind of see on the very bottom there. Try and mix it around slightly for you there. There is a bunch. It's a nice healthy portion of them in there. So very, very tasty and very refreshing. All right, so before I melt any further with this one, on that scale of 1 to 10, I'm gonna have to give the Sprite Poppers, the Cherry Burst edition of this here, a pretty rock solid 8.5 out of 10. Very refreshing for what it is. It's generic cherry flavor, but it's very rich. And naturally, when you mix that with the lemon lime flavors that I'm getting from Sprite in general, eventually it kind of begins to change. And as you guys saw, it's beginning to kind of turn red as you're mixing this together here. Some of these are kind of breaking in here as well, but very, very nicely done and super refreshing. And for $1.29 for a small, it's not too bad for what it is, and it's a fun treat, especially during the summertime with the crazy heat that we're experiencing this summer, so pretty solid. All right, so now the obvious question, if you've got a Del Taco in the area, did this actually look pretty solid to you? Do me a quick favor, drop some comments down below. First and foremost, which do you recommend, cherry or mango when it comes to your choice of fruity flavors like that, between those two anyway? And what are your thoughts on having those flavors infused Boba-Style in soda? Drop those comments down below and definitely let me know. And with that, this is Ian K closing out another high quality foodie feature for you here on Peep This Out Reviews, bringing you brand new content every single week here on my channel. So why stay tuned for the next review coming real soon. In the meantime, stay frosty. All right, Del Taco, just off of the Cherry Burst variant of this Sprite Popper right now, we definitely need like a dessert variant to go with this one. Absolutely something with the namesake of where you got the inspiration from naturally. Something with chocolate, something with iced coffee maybe. Let's go more traditional, but I'm telling you, this is the start of something really solid for you. Let's make it happen. All right, guys, until next time, I'll talk to you soon. Hey, thanks so much for checking out another one of my reviews, but just in case you didn't see the one before this one, you can find it right up over here, along with what I think YouTube's gonna recommend for you to check out as well. As always, I think you'll find something to like in both of them, and I'll definitely catch you in the next one. See ya.